I'm just like you guys. I just like to fish and catch fish. I've been fortunate and blessed enough through what I do to be able to make a living at it and then come and share with you guys. So throughout the whole year, I come to the Sportsman show, we do a few seminars, we do a little bit of this, but I'm fishing the whole rest of the time. So normally we get about, 270 to 300 days. So today, we're going to talk about king salmon. We'll go over trolling, we'll go over spinners, we'll go over bank fishing, we'll go over roe fishing, and we'll go real fast. This is Troy here. He does all our ASL, American Sign Language, for the first time at ISE. We started doing this in our booth for hearing impaired, and it's just turned out awesome. So thank you to Troy here for that, and as the years go on and we have more and more people come to enjoy the outdoors and our hearing impaired. So that's a really cool thing. So we're glad to have him here. I fish year round. I've been doing it for about 20 years now, and hopefully I get to do it for another 20, 30 years of my life. So I fish 12 months out of the year. We're licensed to the U.S. Coast Guard. All our information, all our credibility, all that kind of great stuff. Our schedule. We just came from the Smith River. I like the rain, huh? Hey, how about the rain? Have a great striper season. Thank goodness we're going to have water. We're going to have a great salmon season, and we're all going to get to launch our boats at the lakes again. So this year is the year that we all get to get back into it really good. And the Delta and Clarksburg should be great for trolling for salmon this year also, along with stripers. We're on the Smith River right now. Day fishing steelhead. We'll be there until about mid-March. We come back here, we do sturgeon all of March. April, May, we're going to do stripers. June, I'm going to go to the Columbia River in Washington. I fish the sturgeon and the spring run fish over there. July 16th starts our salmon season. We'll fish that all the way till the end of December. For the fun stuff, let's go to the catching part. That's what we want. This is late August on the Sacramento River. They're bright fish, they're big fish, and there's a lot of fish. People ask me all the time, I want to bring my kid along. I want to bring my wife along. I want to bring my family along. I want to bring the dog on board. We are a family-friendly boat. Okay? You will be comfortable on our boat along with your family members on our boat. 9 to 95. Let's go into techniques. Here we're going to start talking about drag and boondogging. How many people have heard about that? A few. We'll go over it pretty fast then. This is one of the techniques that I use from Calusa North. Okay? You'll see me do this a lot. I'm going to hand this rod around so everybody gets to see it. Okay, you can touch it, feel it. It's got a live hook on there, so be careful. This is the exact setup that I use. So anyway, boondogging, dragging. One of the key things to this technique is in the rod. Okay, we design our own rods through Lamiglas. So for us, we need a specific rod to do a specific job. It is my job to get the fish on the boat. So I want the best rod possible. The key thing is to have a rod with a really super soft tip. And I'm barely putting any pressure on this. If you can see this tip on there, it's bending over. Okay, just super, super soft. What that does, we put a little glass in the tips of these rods when we had them made, so they're super soft, so they just ease over real nice. But here's the key. You gotta have something with backbone in it. And I'm gonna need a volunteer. I'm gonna need a helper. You wanna come up and help me here real quick? Okay. Now what is your name? Aiden. Aiden, I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. Now this is Aiden. This is a future fisherman right here, you guys. Aiden's gonna help me out here. So Aiden, you hold this fishing rod like you're fishing. Okay, you hold it right up here like, okay, we're fishing together. And then you're on my boat right now, okay? So I'm gonna say, okay, Aiden, I need you to hold your rod tip up a little bit just like you got on there. Okay, we're dragging along. He's sitting in the boat. Okay, I'm down in the water, right? He's let out some line. It's bouncing on the bottom. Remember I told you that soft tip? You gotta have a weight to get down. So now it's just bouncing on the bottom real easy, okay? When a salmon bites this is what happens. It pulls it down like a snag. Now I'm watching. I'm running the boat. I'm like, oh, Aiden, you feel that? Aiden's like, yeah. Something's going on. What's going to happen? It's going to load up and it's going to tug a little bit. This salmon doesn't even know that you're there because that rod tip's soft, right? So, 1001, 1002, 1003. Now I say, okay, Aiden, go ahead and lift up on that. Go ahead and pull on that. Go ahead and lift up. Pull on it. It's okay. You pull on that thing. He's going to lift up on it. Boom, we got a fish on. Now what I want everybody to see is, see how that rod's been over? But right here, from the first eye down, you got backbone. We got to pull up a 30-pound salmon off the bottom. You got to have some backbone. Let's thank Aiden here for his help. Future fisherman, good job, Aiden. Way to go. Fish that lure too. Thank you, Aiden, for your help. I appreciate it. Good job. Way to go. Reels is pretty basic. I handed them around. We started using the last 2 years the Battle 2s. Okay, I'm a pin guy. I always have been. You know, we help develop reels through all of it, and we use reels that get beat up. So we use pins. The Battle 2, okay, is the #1 selling spinning reel around. That's what I'm using right now. I've used them the last 2 years. Out of about 28 reels, we've had one go down. So not bad. So not bad. I'm pretty happy with how they're holding up. They're about $100, so they don't break the bank. If you want to go higher, they got spin fishers. One, the new Clash came out. They're pretty good. But you know, they're right around $100. They'll hold up for you pretty good. You know, Berkeley swivels, it's a simple setup. Okay, you put a snap swivel above, you put a slinky on there, you run a 4-foot leader, you're good to go. Okay? Hook sizes. Here's a key one for you here. I like a size 1. I use an Owner SSW octopus hook. Okay, they're strong, they're tough, they hold up, but I use a size 1. Some guys like 2, some guys like 1/0. I personally like the 1. All this stuff all works together. The key ingredient, the eggs and bacon, the whole thing comes down to this. You've gone into the seminar, you've done your research, you've got the right rods, you've got the right reels, you've got everything. You gotta have eggs. You gotta have salmon eggs. You gotta have them. You gotta have good eggs. Well, how do you get eggs to start off your season? I've got a few at my booth. We got some shipped down from Alaska. When you catch your first females, okay, you go to my website. We've got a video on how to cure eggs on there. I've got cure. You can cure. You use the eggs that we use on our boat. Same way. Some people will ask about eggs. They say, oh, salmon don't eat the eggs. They just pick the eggs up and spit them out, you know, and move them around. Well, this salmon here had a little different idea. I don't know. I don't speak salmonish on the river. I've tried. They don't talk to me. But that fish right there tried to eat the bait. I took it. That thing is choked down his throat. So if you have the right bait, the right presentation, they will try to eat it. Let's talk about this. This rod is designed for plug fishing, and this is the plug setup that I use. Okay? Now we're going to completely switch over gears. We're switching to conventional, we're switching line, we're switching leader, we're fishing lures. Okay, this is the Yakima new Hot Lips lures that came out. They're pretty cool. They're good lures. Stripers too. I use braided line. Okay? On our dragon reels, we use monofilament. On our back bouncing and trolling rods, we use braid. Okay? 65-pound braid. Now wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. You just talked about fishing 14-pound test could land any salmon. Why are you fishing 65-pound braid? Here's why, 2 reasons. 1, these lures are like $10 a piece. Okay? I want to get it back. That's first of all. I'm a guide. I don't have the money tree. You know, I mean, I fish for a living. That's what I got to do. I want that lure back. Here's the other main reason why. 20-pound test braid has the diameter of like 6-pound tests, which is awesome. 20-pound you can land any salmon on. But what happens is when you hook a big fish and he starts taking out line, the line is so thin it'll pinch into itself on the side of the reel. So as he's taking out drag, all of a sudden your rod sticks in the reel, he breaks off, and you say things you're not supposed to say. Okay? That's what happens. If you use 65, it's 12-pound times test diameter equivalent, it won't pinch in the side. So that's why we use it. Fish on lures are not leader shy, so I use 40-pound leader mono. From your spreader, 2.5 feet, 3 feet max is all you need. A lot of the guys run 5 and 6 foot leaders. I do that on my flatfish, okay? But on my spinners, I run it short. Here's why. When you're trolling, the longer leader, because there's no buoyancy on a flatfish, on a spinner, it'll fall down. If that thing's not spinning, you will not get bit. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Salmon react to a spinner, they grab it. Because why? Because it's spinning, vibration. It has to be spinning. So I run a shorter leader and a longer dropper. These fish will grab it, they're super aggressive, they're coming in on the tide. I run my dropper down about 2 feet, my spinner's out about 2.5. 2 ounce sinker, 2 ounces on my dropper. I get it to the bottom and I get trolling along. I make sure that thing's spinning. It's key on your rods to have a rod tip that tells you that that lure is spinning. It'll show you vibration. So you need a real light, tip sensitive rod with a backbone. Trolling speed. People ask me all the time, how fast do we go? You know, is it 2.3 to 3.4? All these different types of things. Talk about lures, talk about spinners. Here we are, trolling speed. That is the question we get asked the most. How fast you going? Well, is it a big tide? Is it a low tide? Is it slack tide? Is it an hour before? Is it lunchtime? Is it evening time? Is it morning time? Is the sun up? Is the sun down? There's too many variables. So here's what you do. It's this simple, okay? You set your kicker motor for 2 miles an hour. Okay, your speedo on your fish finder says you're going 2 miles an hour. You set the lure in the water. If it's spinning, you're at a good speed. If it's not spinning, speed up. If it kicks out of the water, you're going too fast. Slow down. It's that simple. Because when you're going with the current or with the tide, you got to go faster. When it goes slack, you got to go slower. So every time you troll up and down, you may have to adjust it a little bit. But you got to make sure it's spinning. There is no one key speed. There isn't. Just make sure the blade's turning. Look at it. When you catch a fish and you were going 2.3, go 2.3 again. You know, until something changes. But make sure it's spinning. And make sure you have a tackle box for colors for salmon. Make sure you have some silver and green. Well, maybe you should have some green and silver. Maybe you should have some silver and green and maybe a little more green together. That is all you need. You need green and silver. Okay? Anything with a little green on it, you need a little silver. We always have a green and silver out there. Now later in the year, up towards red up, everything changes, but that's a whole other 2 hours, 7 hours. But down here, green and silver, guys. Because the lady fisher woman presence of fishing has exploded in the last 5 and 6 years. Before it was just the guy thing or whatever, you know, and ladies say, oh, it's not like that anymore. Now, the ladies come on the boat, wives come along, daughters come along, the whole family, you know, guys bring their girlfriends along. They want to have them involved in fishing. Now here's the thing, guys, about that, and you already know this, but whether you're going to admit it or not, well, you're going to have to. When the ladies come on our boat, you have to realize right away that you're going to be outfished. And when you realize that, you'll have a better time. It's not about you. You're laughing in the back, but you know it's true. Okay? They are going to catch bigger fish than you. Our 3 biggest salmon this year landed were all by women on our boat. Woohoo! Amen to that. How cool is it? Now, why is that? Now, do they look better than us, guys? Yeah, for sure. Do they smell better than us? Yeah, for sure. Is it lady luck? Oh, there's no doubt about that. They got lady luck on the boat. But they listen. I can't say that. Oh, wait, one more time. What? They listen. Here's the guy. I got this Kevin, I got it handled. His rod's down here, his rod's up here. It's like, oh man, I missed another one. And what happens? The wife right next to him's like, honey, if you listen to the guide, you catch one. Oh, there's another one. It happens day in and day out. The thing that's going on now is this bobber fishing. A lot of bobber fishing going on for steelhead and salmon. Right here on the American. This is one of the #1 techniques here. I use braided line on my main line. Okay? The reason I use braided line is you need to be direct to the bobber. We use a corky. That same #1 hook, you got to have bait, you got to have a bobber stop. You can fish it from the bank, you can fish it from a boat, you can fish it anywhere there's salmon. On this, the bobber goes down, you got to fish, right? It's pretty simple. You reel until you feel. You do not want to set the hook right away. So back to the listening part. The bobber goes down. You keep turning that handle until you feel that fish. Why? Because on a long cast, on a deep hole, if you set the hook, you got nothing. Why do you have nothing? Because the line's going straight to the surface and then it's going down. So when you set the hook, you're not directly into the fish. You got to bring up some of that slack. So the reel goes down, turn the handle real fast, keep turning, you feel the fish load up, pull back on him, you got him. Sardine wrap, I want to hit on this real quick here. Okay, if you do on a flatfish and you wrap a sardine wrap on there, make sure it looks really even. That's how your end result wants to be. That's how you want it to look.